The coming man of Italian politics is Matteo Salvini, scourge of Brussels, the new Interior Minister, populist firebrand for the Hardline League, and senator for Calibria, here in the country's deep south. Here, jobs are scarce, and resentment against African migration is strong.
Era su quel tetto. L'uomo avrebbe sparato da questa collinetta.
Here.
Diversi colpi, sì.
This abandoned factory is where a migrant from Mali, Soumalia Sacco, ended up dead. Salvini has given a voice to Middle Italy's unease about 600,000 migrants, mainly from Africa, arriving here in the last 4 years. He said that the party for the migrants is over. This is what we know about the killing of Soumalia Sacco. We believe he was up here on this roof, maybe with a set of pliers, trying to get some metal so that he could get a roof for his place in the camp. The killer is on this ridge up here. He shoots, and Sacco is dead. What we don't know is whether the new political mood here in Italy, and in particular the rhetoric of the Interior Minister Matteo Salvini, has in some way contributed to the atmosphere that would make such a killing possible. But one thing is clear: this is a horrible place to die. An Italian man has been arrested for the killing. He denies that he was responsible. Sacco lived in this shanty town a few miles away. Conditions here are as grim as they look.
T'as vu mon ami là? Les gens il est tué ici. Lui il est voulu pour maison pour dormir. Pourquoi les Italiens il est tué lui?
Some in the camp are apprehensive about Salvini's rise.
It's not easy because we hear many things from Salvini. Some people say they will take you, he will take us back. Some people say no. We are expecting anything now.
Are you afraid for the future?
Yeah, I'm not right.
The local mayor, a former communist, wrestles with honouring Italy's tradition of hospitality versus how his voters feel about the shanty town.
Questo campo non dovrebbe esistere, anche perché ci sono stati degli incendi, no, che hanno inquinato pure il terreno, e io ho fatto una ordinanza di demolizione perché questo sito non dovrebbe esistere, deve essere abbattuto.
This, for some, can be a recruiting sergeant for Salvini, yeah?
Ma Salvini, come tutti i populisti, ha soffiato sulla paura, sull'incertezza, sull'insicurezza. Ma è proprio questo che avrebbe dovuto invece essere governato, cioè il fenomeno doveva essere governato in modo da rassicurare poi tutti i cittadini.
Salvini rose to power from within the ranks of the Northern League, a hard-right group. Here's a League mayor rousing the troops in 2008. That orator was convicted for hate crime. Salvini's tone, however, is softer, smarter. He uses language like "stop the invasion" and "our people come first." This week, he called for a national census of the Roma in Italy. You get the drift.
Noi siamo qua perché siamo contro gli immigrati clandestini. Punto.
See what happens when the chant starts. Jump if you're not an illegal.
Chi non salta un clandestino, eh?
Salvini's ferociously anti-immigrant rhetoric is proving very popular.
C'è bisogno di una pulizia di massa anche in Italia, via per via, quartiere per quartiere, piazza per piazza, con le maniere forti se serve, perché sono interi pezzi di città, interi pezzi d'Italia che sono fuori controllo.
Francesca Porpiglia is a Salvini fan. and a League town councillor in the Calabrian port across the strait from Sicily. She took me on a tour to show the migrant invasion of her hometown.
E comunque in quel bar la sera, quando passo io per prendere l'autostrada, quando passiamo in generale, prendiamo l'autostrada, è pieno di questi ragazzi di colore, e comunque se voglio andare in questo bar, magari io una ragazza sola mi voglio fermare a prendere un cornetto, comunque a prendere un pacco di sigarette, in generale diciamo che non è sicurissimo, specialmente per le donne.
But today, where are all the Africans?
Non lo so, non lo so, ne abbiamo visti due comunque passare prima, un paio ci sono, in via Marina li abbiamo visti comunque.
Finally, look who we found. Salvini is fast becoming the rock star of the Italian right. To make his hostility to migrants clear, he's turned back free ships full of Africans claiming asylum, sounding alarm bells across Europe.
Ci sono circa 600.000 migranti in Italia e la sinistra in tutti questi anni ha cercato di accoglierli il più possibile, e questo in accordo comunque con l'Europa. Il problema di Salvini è che Salvini dice che prima vengono gli italiani, per tutto, per qualsiasi cosa. Un'Europa che non bada agli interessi della singola nazione, ma bada più agli interessi dei mercati, della finanza e agli interessi economici, tutto a discapito delle singole nazioni, in questo caso l'Italia, che era appunto è stata invasa letteralmente appunto da questi migranti.
The opponents of the League say that Salvini is far too right-wing. He's almost a bit of a fascist. Is that unfair?
Che fascista ha detto? No, no.
A bit of a fascist, un poco
no,
fascist.
Io credo comunque che, diciamo che il concetto di destra e di sinistra, come si intendeva nella vecchia politica negli anni passati, ormai non esiste più. È un concetto superato.
Here's Salvini with our very own Nigel Farage. On the continent, he's made friends in all the hard-right places. Here he is with Marie Le Pen and Geert Wilders. When in Moscow, he wore a Vladimir Putin t-shirt. Salvini is against Russian sanctions, he's anti-Euro, anti-Brussels and anti-Europe.
The words of Mr. Salvini are probably more dangerous and produce more negative effects than the concrete act he will be able to do. It's just changing the culture of the people.
Where might this end if he continues to be popular, if he continues for his political power to rise?
If he continues to do that, he will give a tremendous, terrible, dramatic contribution to destroy European Union.
Matteo Salvini is making a political killing out of the migrant crisis, but he's got other targets in his sight, including, some say, Europe's post-war settlement. For now, there seems no one on the horizon who can stop Italy's new strong man.